So, y'all, it's your girl, Andrea Alexis, back with another episode of Power You Podcast. I got Coop in the building. Coop, how you feeling?
I'm great. How you feeling?
I'm good. I think I'm more warm now. He had it freezing in here. Okay, we have a special guest in the building with us as well. We have Coke Horner. How are you doing?
I'm fantastic. You?
I'm great. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Actor, Director, Writer. What all else do you do? Am I missing something? Because, you're a busy man.
I'm a dad.
I'm a dad.
I like being a dad.
Yes.
I like that. I was a personal trainer also. That was my first passion.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Now, were you doing that as the same time that you were, teaching or
Yes.
working in the school department?
Oh, absolutely.
Just on the side?
Yep.
Now, the school system, what grades were you teaching or what subjects were you teaching?
That's a big one. I was with the board for 26 years.
Mm.
I went in while I was going to college. I was a custodian at first. Then I became a head custodian. Then I became an ed tech and so on and so on. So I taught every subject, including art, gym, science, math, reading, everything. Drama. I got in trouble for teaching drama. Wasn't in the curriculum.
Oh, you were sneaky teaching drama.
I did everything I wanted to do. I really did. Drove my principals crazy, but they knew that I loved the kids.
Yeah.
More than anything. Most of my kids, can't call them kids. Now they're grown. I taught some of their kids.
Right.
So I love this city and I love all the people in it.
What was your favorite part about teaching and just working with, the students in the school system?
Seeing the kids grow. Not just academically, but socially. Some of the kids, they don't have anything. When I say that, I mean they don't have the family support. They don't have the finances. They don't have the moral support. Sometimes all you have to do is give a kind word.
Yeah.
And let them know that someone cares about them. Truly cares about them. Kids are not stupid. They can tell when you fake. And that's why I can go anywhere in the city. East, west, anywhere. I have no enemies. Most of the hoodlums and the criminals are my friends. And I love them. It is what it is.
There's nothing wrong with that. We don't judge nobody over here. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Oh, yeah.
Did you, now, some of the kids that you have taught and everything like that, are you still, in connection with them? They're adults now, you saying?
Well, when I see them, yeah.
Okay.
It's always a pleasure. When I see them, they remember me. Hey, Mr. Horner, Mr. Horner. Some are huge. I remember I was like, I snatched them up. Man, get out of the hallway. When I look up, they're like 6'6".
Oh,
300 pounds. I'm like, who are you? Mr. Horner, you remember me? I got my pistol, so who are you?
Yeah.
But no, all jokes aside, yeah, I love seeing my students, their parents. They give me the blow-by-blow about who's in college, who's in prison, who's alive, and what impact I had on some of the students. And that's the most important thing. It feels absolutely amazing when you see a kid who's going down the wrong path, and they look at you and they say, because of you, I did this. Mm-hmm. Or because of what you said to me that day, I didn't do that. Mm-hmm. I mean, I've taken pistols from kids when I worked at Kettering. I've taken bags of weed. I did give it back after school, but I did take the weed from them. I didn't want them to get in trouble.
Right.
But those were some of my fondest memories, just reaching out to the kids.
So have you had a chance to work with any of the kids you taught?
Want to start?
Not directly. Not to my knowledge. I've helped a few of them get jobs. Helped somebody get out of jail once.
Hey, I'm sure that was amazing, fella.
Right.
For them and you.
He really was innocent. He was just with the wrong people.
Yeah.
At the wrong time. And I happened to know somebody downtown, and we worked it out.
Yeah. Don't what was your childhood like? Did you have someone like you?
It was great.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a relationship with my father. Mm-hmm. I don't have anything against him. I know he was young when I was born and everything. But my mom and our tribe was so amazing. I didn't know we were living in the ghetto. I mean, I just didn't. I didn't know because we had everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We ate well. We dressed well. I got a new bike when I wanted a new bike. I had new clothes. I had top 10s. I had fur coats. But for all intents and purposes, until you get out of the city and you go to different states and different countries, you don't know.
That's true.
And because everybody around us had the same amount of everything, it was just like bliss. You had no idea that there was more out there. But I had a great childhood. We played sports every day.
Yeah.
3 sports every day. Basketball, football, baseball, every single day. And tag.
And tag. You can't forget tag.
How you gonna get it? We never got anything.
Hey, that game was crazy.
Wasn't that game crazy?
You never did get none.
Hey, you want your kids to play that game?
We didn't know we was going to get.
Right.
Well, when I catch you, what am I supposed to do now?
Right.
You it. That's it. That's just they didn't repeat. That's
I feel
what
like
I thought.
something's missing here.
I know, right?
You ain't, hey, boy. Oh, I get it.
Like, what's this game called again?
I had the best neighborhood ever.
You
It
did?
was like everybody knew everybody.
Yeah.
Your mom probably went to school with the neighbor's mom, and they grew up together, and the grandparents knew each other, and everybody got married and had babies with different people in the neighborhood. So we were all basically one huge family.
Mm-hmm.
As a 9-year-old, 10-year-old, we can walk a mile in each direction.
Wow.
And not be bothered.
So y'all had that tribe everybody
It was
want.
a real tribe.
Yeah.
You know how they say it takes a tribe to raise a kid?
It's a real
Village.
tribe.
Y'all had a...
You can make that phone call.
Yeah.
Listen, somebody gonna get you.
If that phone on that wall ring in my grandma's kitchen, and it's about you, oh, you better come in the house with a switch. You getting it. Period. There's no debating. There's no talking back. And if the teacher called home, oh, it's a wrap. There's no debating what happened.
It's definitely, if the teacher called home, it's a wrap. I didn't have
Yeah.
a few of them phone calls.
So how you feel about the way they treat kids now? Like, you can't whoop them.
School
You can't...
system?
Yeah.
Well, I think there's a lot of problems with politics being involved with education if they don't get the information from the actual teacher.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually listen to some of the students, and the teachers, they'll be on the same side. There is no control. That's why I quit. There's lack of control. There's no respect. And to be honest, in Detroit, you only have a few schools that really, in my opinion, no disrespect to the rest of the schools, but you have a fighting chance with maybe 15 schools. The curriculum is wrong. It's incorrect. They don't listen to the teachers. If they listen to the teachers when they write the curriculum, kids will have a better chance.
Yeah.
Why would you test the kids as soon as they get back out of
Back
vacation?
to school. Yeah.
First of all, let them get acclimated. That is the dumbest thing in the world to me. And you can't teach every kid the same way. Can't do it.
Yeah, that's true.
Audio, visual, or concrete. Those 3 ways.
Of learning.
Put your audio up closer.
Yep. Audio closer.
Hello, take that.
Yeah, there we go.
No, that's true. Because every kid do not learn the same,
Impossible.
man.
Yeah.
The girls seem to be smarter. I hate to say that out loud.
I know, right?
But in my class,
Yeah.
you get one boy who will be smarter than everybody. But you'll have a larger percentage of female students who seem to be smarter because they learn and they study differently.
Yeah. Why do you think that? Like, why do you think that is though? Is it because maybe the males are not caring as much, or they don't have that person, or the girls just want it more? Or?
Well, they have a different set of problems because once they get in middle school, and I saw even in elementary, but in middle school, when their hormones kick in and boys start getting fixated on women, little girls.
We're gonna pause a second. The disrespect
I didn't do that.
on my,
He did it on purpose.
I didn't.
You don't let him do you like
you
that?
know, because we were having a
It was his movie.
We here,
It
right?
was his movie.
Blame it on the black
Right,
guy.
right. He didn't say it. Anyway,
Yeah.
sorry about that.
He
They
didn't
do
know.
have a list of problems that's
They do.
differently,
So,
right?
They want attention from women. Even at that early age, I know because I was one.
Right. So how can somebody, or how can we like do better to help them? I mean, I guess it's inevitable because like regardless, I don't know.
It's going to happen. You need to have more mentors. You need to have more family structures at home. Everything starts at home.
That's true.
And I think the pandemic was a horrible thing, but it was a great thing because a lot of times people don't know what it takes to be a teacher. Now, when people were stuck home with those
their
badass
kids
kids,
that
excuse
they
my
raising.
language, they realized, like, whoa, this is not easy.
Listen, when they went back to school, I seen so many parents like, I'm gonna get a gift, whatever the teacher want. I don't mind, long as they take these kids. I'm like,
Trust. And there are some really amazing teachers out there.
Yes.
I mean, you would be amazed. I can't tell you how much money I've spent personally on students, not just for supplies, but for shoes, socks, coats, and it felt good to do it.
yeah,
Like really, it felt amazing. Sometimes you can't even tell the parent that you gave it to him because I got cussed out for that one. Lady came in, you trying to say that I'm poor and I don't need your effing money? Cussed me out. So I came up with a plan. Oh, we had a raffle, and your kid was the winner.
yeah,
Oh, your kid won a spelling bee, they got a new bike.
yeah.
And some people pride get in the way, even if it's helping their own kids.
Yeah, for
Mhm.
certain things, cause I don't want my kid to be cold. I'd rather be cold than
Well,
you.
you're
You know what I'm
thinking with
saying?
logic.
Or if we don't have it,
Some people don't.
Yeah,
listen,
it'll
and
be
so
a
you
present.
get help.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a problem within itself.
Yeah.
You know, that's just what it is. But it's okay. Now, as far as movies, how do you think you've grown since your very first role? What is it in Zombie Apocalypse Redemption?
Oh yeah, that was my first film. I was actually still working at the school when that one came out. I would sneak out on my lunch break. I would get on my motorcycle and I would fly to wherever they were filming, to the location. And I had that bad habit. Sometimes I would go to lunch and I would come back. I was one of those, so that's why I need to work for myself.
I've did that before.
But I've done it frequently, and I would tell my supervisor, "Listen, I'm going to do a movie." They wouldn't believe me. They thought I was lying. Dude, I'm going to do a movie. I'm not coming back. I'm gonna write you up. Write me up. I was looking for a job when I found this. I've always had that attitude.
Yeah.
God forgive me. But Zombie Apocalypse, I've grown leaps and bounds from there. Because now I understand more about acting. Acting is not about me, it's about the character. A lot of the new actors, I see they make mistakes, and I do too, but some of the mistakes that they make is they judge the character. And I learned that in acting school, Detroit Repertory Theater. I couldn't play a rapist. I was doing a stage play, and I just couldn't do it. He said, you got to slap this girl, and you got to call her a bitch, and you got to rape her. Like, what do you mean rape her? So you got to act like you raping her. So I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. He was like, no, you're not doing it.
He is
He is. And I couldn't wrap my mind around the fact,
separating the two.
separating the two. And until I learned that, I think that's when my acting got better. And I still have a long way to go, but I'm happy with where I'm at right now. And there's always room for improvement. But leaps and bounds.
Now, how did you learn to separate the two?
You know what? I guess it starts in childhood.
Okay.
You don't want to get a whooping when you know you did something.
Mm-hmm.
You can't lie, because my mama, I think she's psychic. I think she knows everything.
Your mama's gonna find. I literally just told my daughter this the other day. Whatever you did, either I did it or not somebody who
They
did
know
it, and
you.
I'm always gonna find out.
Your parents raised you, so they know
And
what
your mama
you will
carried
do
you.
and want you. Exactly. So I learned to turn it on and turn it off. And then, by me being small when I was in school, I would fight you. But when the principal or somebody came, I would click it off. Oh,
You
what-
acting.
I don't know what he just hit me, and I stabbed him with a pencil by mistake.
You used
get
to have
it
somebody
out.
with a
You was
pencil by
one of them.
mistake.
You get it honest. You get it honest. I had a real bad temper because I was small, but I would fight you in a heartbeat. In fact, I got kicked out of all Detroit public schools
For fighting.
for fighting.
Mm.
21 fights in 12th grade.
Your senior
So they
year,
say.
you gonna wait to do
So-
that?
so they
So
say.
they put that on you your senior year. Why them people do
Well, I
you
got
like that?
robbed. You know, they put
Oh,
a gun
well,
to me, and
no,
I
but
like,
that's
the gun fell apart.
justifiable.
Oh, it fell
Put a
apart.
gun to my head, and he was like, "Then take off your shit." So the dude swung to hit me, and I moved my head back, and my head hit the barrel of the gun. The gun fell apart. Hence,
Oh, wow.
Beat
the beat
their
down
ass.
came down.
Yeah.
I couldn't catch the one guy, which I was the fastest person at Osborne, period, in 85, 86. Trust that. But I couldn't catch dude. Long story short, I saw him the following week.
Mm.
My mother said, don't be late to school today. I said, skip first out. I said, you know what? I don't get no trouble. I'm going to go to work, go to school. Got there, went to the bathroom to pee. And who do I see?
Lo and behold.
This dude had the gun to my head. And that was the last straw. And I cracked him in the face. It wasn't the power of the punch. His head hit the urinal
Oh,
a few times. And
he was playing basketball.
and somebody went and told security. His name was Dean. I'm sure if Dean's out there, he knows who I am. And we were cool. It cracked the bone next to his eye.
Oh.
And because the severity of his injuries, they said you can't come back. No night school, no adult ed, nothing. So I had to go to Ohio, Job Corps. I was too young to go to the service. Mom said, if you dropped out of school, you gotta get out of my house. Do something. Went to Job Corps. It's nothing.
I know.
Like Job Corps on TV. It's jail without the bars. You can't think and you can't talk and you can't fight.
You through.
Toast.
Yeah, you through if you can't fight.
Dang.
Especially if you come from
So
here.
it's a ghetto college campus.
It's beyond ghetto.
Yeah.
It's beyond that. You got the worst of the worst.
I went in Grand Rapids.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You had no girls.
Huh?
Y'all had girls.
Yeah, we had girls.
You had girls in Grand Rapids. I didn't know that.
Yeah, we all in the same dorm.
Yeah, see, we was in Dayton, and they had one long dorm with the girls, and the rest of the dorms were guys.
Yeah.
So every day they knew I was, hey, I'm going up to the girls' dorm.
Yeah, we was in the
I
same
would
building.
die without
We was in the same building.
I doubt without
So-
a
The same what?
building.
No.
Yeah.
Dog, we climbed the gutters to get to the girls.
We just take an elevator, go up the stairs.
We
and-
have an elevator. Y'all
Oh,
bougie.
Yeah,
You say y'all bougie.
it wasn't that bougie. We didn't pose to have the elevator key, but we,
I feel you.
Oh, y'all stole the key? This is y'all.
we didn't
kids.
steal it.
RAs were hooked
The
up.
RA said,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
You thought
You showed them
RAs
some
$2.
money or something?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess y'all.
Shout out to your RAs.
You know.
Shout out. I'm out the dating dogs. We beat
Right.
the brakes off them boys.
Man.
The dating dogs. They were poodles.
Talk
Hey,
about poodle.
I got so many stories from there. It's just ridiculous.
Trust me.
Man.
I can write a movie off just Job Corps.
Job Corps is
I was
wild.
there for 9 months, got my GED. I was about to graduate from the nursing class. I wanted to do BAM, building the maintenance, but it was full. So I had to do nursing. My mom's a nurse. So me looking through her books when I was little, thinking I'm going to see some naked pictures. I was reading, not realizing that I was learning.
Yeah.
So I flew through the nursing program. Easy.
Man.
Lady said, you know what you're going to do every day? You're going to read this book. I'm like, what book? You got too much anger. She made me read the Bible every day.
Man.
Every day.
Did it help?
Yeah, it actually did help. I was already well versed because we came up Baptist and everything. My grandfather founded the church. So I already had good in me, but I had so much anger in me because I thought my mother didn't want me anymore.
That's all about the act. So
And
why
that's
were
why
you
I was
so
beating
angry?
the brakes off because I didn't think my mama wanted me no more.
What, did she tell you this?
No. But you're 16, you don't know.
Oh, when you got in
16-year-old.
trouble,
You
and
yeah,
then
that's
now
when I-
she's
yeah.
upset.
I
But
had
she
a
still
wonderful
love
mother.
you.
Oh, always did. But
Yeah.
I was a screw up, but she didn't know why.
Yeah.
If I had told her, Mom, I got shot at again today, even once,
Oh.
we would have moved.
So you
We
never.
would have been in the birds
You
the
was
next day.
holding this in because you didn't want her to know because you liked where you was staying.
No, I didn't. It's just one of those things we just don't tell.
Yeah.
Because
Why?
I thought I could handle it. It's a guy thing.
I got 3
Is it
boys
not a
and
guy
they
thing?
better
Is
tell
it not a
me.
guy thing, though?
I be wanting to
We
know.
don't-
I
we
be
don't
all in the
tell.
business.
We don't tell everything.
No, we don't. We don't. We
It's only
keep
what
out
you
of it.
need to know.
Yeah.
Or
So even a male figure, you wouldn't have told him, like an uncle, somebody like a male figure, you would have told.
you can't tell that.
I don't know, like an
Well-
older cousin. You know what I'm saying? Like,
We thought we could handle it.
okay,
If you didn't die, then it was okay.
then it was okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
and,
Which is not okay.
it's not okay when when you look back at it as an
Yeah.
adult. It was
Yeah.
kind of foolish, but we didn't know.
Yeah.
Again, that goes back to father wasn't in the house.
Yeah.
Mhm.
To instill
You
that.
can't
in you.
You don't want to bother your mother with that kind of stuff. You don't want to appear
Make
to be
her
weak.
scared and
Yeah.
nervous.
Yeah, you don't want her to be upset.
Yeah, it's only so much you can tell a single mom. It was a single mom, right?
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true.
So
It's
she'd
amazing.
have took it the wrong way. Like,
No, she just wanted to
we
protect
would've
them,
moved
yeah.
the next
Day, probably that
Yeah.
night.
She would have been like, "Oh
She'd
no,
have
y'all
been
not
like-
going back."
yeah,
Yeah.
she'd have been scared for him.
Yeah.
You know how y'all do.
To protect. That's your instinct as a
Stabbed a dude
parent.
on the bus. Luckily, he had on a triple fat goose when they first came out.
Well, there's feathers everywhere.
It was. My Uncle Zeke gave me the hunting
The
knife. It
knife?
was a big dagger, and I put it in my boot. Again, I said I was small. I was 156.
He was trying to make sure you was good.
And he said, if they bother you again, this is what you do. I said, well, how much? He said, put it in your boot. And if you do it again, stab him. Rest in peace, Uncle Z. But he was dead serious, and I'm 16. I'm like, okay, this is okay. So they get you on the bus, and you stand on the bus rocking. One will get below you and squat down. The other one will push you over. Then they'll jump you and rob you, take all your stuff, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Pants, shoes, they take everything. So I'm saying, listen, You bump me one more time, bro, I'm going to kill you. He thought I was joking. Now, my mind as a 16-year-old is warped.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's okay. Like a video game to us at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Press repeat. Nah, he bumped me hard. Before he could blink, I already had it mapped out. Snatched it out. All he did is stand there and hold the bar. He shocked and just screamed. So I'm jugging him. The knife was only like 4 inches.
Yeah.
And he's screaming. And his boys was running to the back of the bus. And I had one tiny bit of blood on the tip of my knife. I'm wondering, like, why this boy ain't bleeding? He jumped off the bus. Bus driver said, man, get the F off my bus. Remember, you saw what he was doing? I never got on the bus ever again after that.
Mm.
I'm so glad I didn't kill that boy. Whoever
Right.
you are, man, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
See, whoever you are.
Stop robbing people. Stop messing with people. You never know,
I'm not
right?
proud of that, but you know, you young, you stupid.
No, you're just
don't
trying to
know.
protect yourself, honestly, right?
Yeah.
You're not doing it just to be doing it. You're trying to
No.
protect yourself.
No. I had to go to school.
Right.
Can't say, Mom, I'm not going to school because they bothered me.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got to tell all the details.
Yeah. Why they bothering you?
Yeah.
All this stuff I ain't trying to talk about, ma.
Do your mama know about the stabbing?
Now she does.
Right now, but
Oh.
say,
I told her after I got grown.
Yeah.
She was just like,
You wild little kid.
no.
you should have told me.
I've never heard my mother even curse. She's one of them. She was like, I wish I would have told me. We would have moved.
Yeah, you was right. You was
Like
right.
the next
you know
day.
your parents though.
Because, you know, every mother in particular, not anything against the father, but the mothers,
Mm-hmm.
they love their boys.
Right.
They really love their boys. So I knew
Yeah.
that. And I was the smallest boy in the house.
How many of it is y'all?
It was, my mother had 3, and then we had 2 of our cousins move with us too, male.
Okay.
So my sister was the youngest baby. So she couldn't have no boyfriend. She had no company until she went to college.
My daughter.
She hated us. She hated us. She hated me in particular because I'm like, no, you can't go with those girls. No, he can't come over. No, you can't have no male come. Until she went to college. Told me every day, you black dog, I hate you.
Yeah.
She said, why can't I go? I said, because you're going to be a doctor. And I didn't know she was going to be a doctor. Guess what she is right
She
now?
a doctor.
She's an ER doctor in Florida.
Mm.
What's
Doing
up?
very well.
Well, she needed you to tell her that.
Well, she told
Keep
me
her on
thank
the
you
straight and narrow.
when she was about 35.
Right.
Thank you.
That's what's up.
Brother's a computer engineer in Tennessee. So we do okay. We
Yeah.
all have degrees. We all have college degrees.
So
Okay.
mama did good.
We had no choice.
Yeah.
My mother's like 5'3", and she's left-handed. That's all I can tell
Oh
you.
yeah. My mama left-handed too. That was enough right there.
Yeah, I love my mom. My aunts, my uncles, very good upbringing. Yeah.
Now
Mm.
these movies. We got Urban Envy and Boss Lady, Who You With, Red Flags.
Yeah.
You're working on some
True
movies.
Law, all
Yes,
of it.
True Law. What is it? Micah and Jane.
Oh, Mike and Jane. Oh, yeah, I can show you the video to that.
You
I
got
wrote that one.
You
Yes.
wrote that one, and you
Yeah.
had some help with writing the Urban Envy and
Yeah,
directing.
Actually, I wrote that as a sitcom.
Okay.
But while I was writing Mike and Jane, I took the script and I said, here, Desmond Weems, he went and stretched the movie out
Okay.
for Urban Envy because it was already a sitcom.
Mm.
It was based on Charles Washington's life. You know, he's a ballroom dancer locally. He's pretty damn good. He happened to work at Chrysler, so we put all of those facts in the story.
Yeah.
We just kind of amped it up a little bit. And he was a womanizer. He was a male whore at one point.
Yeah.
Whether he wants me to say that or not, he was back in the day.
Back in the day.
Not me, though. Never.
That was always good.
Right, but yeah, it turned out great. And we actually shot that movie twice.
Really?
We shot it the first time, and Dez had it on his hard drive. He told us the computer crashed. Lost the entire movie. It was done. We had to shoot it over. But when we shot it over, just to show you how good God is, it came out 10 times better. And Charles had to re-edit the whole movie. I had already sold the tickets.
Oh wow.
So he had to redo the movie. It's like the 5 Heartbeats. Everybody was sitting in the seat waiting.
Yeah.
He ran in with the movie, the disc, 3 or 4 of them, because we had so many theaters, and it went from there.
Yeah.
So thank God for that.
What's your favorite part about writing?
Creating the characters, making it manifest into something that someone could watch it and feel something. I really like writing things that when I write it, I can see it. And then when I see it and I write it and then I cast it and then we shoot it. And then when I sit back and watch people's reaction, it is the greatest feeling in the world.
Yes. I
So-
know it got to be.
It's almost godlike.
So have you ever did a project that it didn't come out the way you wanted to come out?
Not yet.
He's
No.
like, no.
No, I'm not even going to say yet.
They
No.
usually exceed your expectations?
Yes, Urban Empty was totally different,
Yeah.
but it turned out better.
Mhm.
And I guess some other filmmakers can contest to this, that no matter what you write on that script, when you start shooting, it's going to be different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is going to be different. You might get an actor who say things differently or just go a whole different way.
Mhm.
And if it works,
It works.
I'm not one of those, oh, you got to say it just like I wrote it.
Yeah.
No, if it works, let the actors act. I believe in letting them act. As long as it's in the same vein of the subject matter, let them act.
I like that. Now, what about directing? Is that the same? Like, you just like when it's
It's a little different.
yeah.
I got into directing because we didn't have a director.
Oh, okay.
And then I was kind of like, well,
I like this.
I wrote it.
You
and
know it.
I don't
Mhm.
think you're gonna do this better than me. Only on this one because I know the little nuances in there.
Yeah.
And the way that I write my scripts is very detailed.
Yeah.
It's all the way down till she took a puff on a cigarette and she looked left, she took a deep breath. You know what I mean? So if the actor says, well, what am I supposed to do? Obviously you can't read because it's on there.
Right.
And I'm not one of those directors that's going to scream at you and be on your neck too much. I'm not going to yell at a grown person. I'm definitely not a kid. But I will get focused. Can I say that?
Yeah.
I will pull you to the side and say, nah, that's not it. And I'll do it for you. Do it like this.
Yeah.
But for the most part, that's why we have auditions. You know who you're getting. You know what they bring to the table. And that's how you get the best product.
Mm-hmm.
I write with certain actors in mind. Like that really helps a lot. And
Yeah.
if I wanted to write something, I would come get this location. If I wanted to shoot here, all of these details would be in the script. Every
Yeah.
single aspect. And so I can say, well, she looked up at the screen to the right there, the monitor. She got hit in the head with a rock from this side. You know, all of those
Yeah.
details, it makes it easier to edit. It's easier for the actors and it's easier for the sound crew. They need to know all of that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, details are very
Details,
important.
yeah.
Pre-production is the most important part of doing a movie.
I keep hearing that.
Mm-hmm.
Your pre-production is hit, it's gonna be a long trip. You might not even get finished.
How long do you usually do your pre-production before you do your?
It'll take about 2 weeks to 30 days to do pre-production.
Okay.
30 days is a good amount of time. I mean, that's organizing everything.
Yeah.
You break the scripts down, you break down the locations, you break down who's supposed to be there, and now they have software like Studio Builder that you can just plug your script in and do it all for you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it does the work of a producer.
Fancy.
Yes.
Would you ever do reality TV?
I never say never, but I know how it works. The producers are always on the sideline, and it's because I don't drink or smoke.
Yeah.
Never had a drink, never had a joint, never had a cigarette. I probably wouldn't be the best for it. Depends on what the
reality
show is
show
about. But I wouldn't be, I wouldn't be totally against it.
So, like, I know if you're like foods or like your life or
Oh yeah.
something in that aspect.
They probably put him on the school bus and just have him ride back and forth all day.
What?
Act out what
That
you-
would be a whole story
Dealing with
right
those
there.
kids,
Because
these
they'll be
new
like,
kids, man.
some of my kids will tell you. I was a computer teacher once, and even on one of the comments from Who You With, the young lady was like, yeah, that's how you used to talk to us in the computer lab.
Oh,
And I was like, girl, why you put that out there? But you know what? She was real though.
Because I was gonna ask, are you like that on set, like as
Not
as the director?
not as intense.
Not as intense as Uncle Ronnie when you on
No,
like in director mode.
no, not at all. Because everything is so smooth. You can
Okay.
ask anybody who worked with us.
You don't have to be like that.
No,
yeah.
because we all want the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't think that you have to yell and be
yeah.
disrespectful to get your
No,
point across.
no. That'd be
Logic
too
over
much.
everything. No,
Yeah.
you don't have to do.
Because then you wouldn't want to work with that person and vice versa. You know, if they
Yeah.
got it. If y'all gotta be like
I don't give disrespect.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take it, so I'm not gonna give it to you. I don't care if they're 5-year-old or
Yeah.
100 years old. You don't. There's no reason to ever disrespect anyone.
so what got you into acting?
Stage plays. I was doing stage plays, and someone asked me, because I used to do hair shows, I used to wear the pump waves. Called me Mr. Hair Show because I really did take over the hair show.
Hey, listen, you look like you was a part of the hair
Mr.
show.
Little Willie, John Gooden, Cool
Okay.
C, you name them. I mean, if I lift anybody out, you know I didn't do it on purpose. You know who you are.
I worked with a couple of them
Carl
guys.
Reed, I mean, these were Detroit royalty when it comes to hair, and it started being on the stage doing the hair show, and then they started doing stage plays, and they said, "Would you be in my stage plays because you're kind of popular?" I said, "Yeah, I could do that," and it went from there, and I ended up doing Boss Lady with Vanessa Lynn. She's an incredible writer. I mean, incredible. Like, I grew up with her also.
Oh, wow.
So I went from stage plays to doing movies. And Dennis Reed, I was in his first film, True Law. Randy Holloway actually said, "Dennis, I think you check this guy out, Coke." Dennis was like, "I don't like him. I don't want him to do it."
Nah.
You know, because Dennis is very honest. Dennis going to tell you the truth. That's what I like most about Dennis. He's very honest. But after I did my performance, he was really big enough and man enough, and I never knew this. He came to me and told me, "I didn't like you at first, but I like you. I like you now. You okay?
Right.
You gonna do my next movie?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got you, dude." And that's how it went. And then I started realizing, because I took a writing class in college, and I won a competition, and I didn't think nothing of it. So I started writing my own. When the guy from Mr. Ballroom, Charles, asked me to write his life story, that was one of my first writing assignments, and it went so well, so I started writing my own. And now I have 7, 8 scripts written, and I'm knocking them all down. I love it.
What do you say was your biggest challenge from when you started to where you are now? What was one of your biggest challenges?
You know what? I think when you first start, you're kind of afraid of failure.
Mm-hmm.
And you're afraid of how people are going to view you. But I got over that real quick. And that comes from being on the stage with the hair shows.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the stages, that's how God lines it up for you. It started on the stage with the hair shows. Then it started on the road modeling all over the world with the hair. And then doing the local movies. And now it's like, I got this. I really got this. People like it.
Mm-hmm.
And I did another movie. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was a movie. That was a stage play. Urban Wine. Really psychotic person. Definitely. He was a prisoner, and he ended up stabbing another prisoner in there, and the audience was like, that was the first time I felt it. When I cut off stage, and the lady just looked at me like, "Oh, I hate you." Really, with hatred in her eyes.
He said, "I hate you."
Why did you do him like that?
Like she knew the man.
I'm like, he's standing right here.
He's alive.
He's alive. But it was such a good performance. I believe that was my most rewarding performance. Because I felt it. And if you can do stage, you can do film.
That's what I keep hearing. Now, I'm trying to think how I'm gonna word this. When you're on the stage and you're doing it, and then you get the audience reaction because they're like right there and it's live. And then when you are at your movie premiere and you are in a movie with audience who don't even know that you're probably in there, like,
right.
How is that comparison of just their reactions?
It's amazing.
And just being like,
when we did Urban Envy, my daughter was 5,
mm-hmm.
and she obviously hadn't seen the movie, but we're in the theater, and I walk out. My first scene, I think I was coming out of the garage or something,
mm-hmm.
and she screamed, "Daddy!" The whole audience started laughing.
Yeah.
They were just like tickled by it, and I was like, "Damn, that feels good." And then when I started getting into character and started shooting people acting crazy, and people started talking to the screen, because you know how we do.
Yeah.
You know how our people do, and our black women don't play.
They talk to it.
They talk to the screen.
Because you know we are.
It's emotional based.
It is.
And that's what I tell new screenwriters and actors. If you can't elicit a response, emotional response, from your actors or from your writing or from your directing or your filming, you miss the point. It's not about me. It's not about you. It's about the audience. Make them feel something. And if you don't cater to the women, you lost. Because women are the biggest consumers on the planet. If you don't make a woman feel something in life, but definitely when they're watching your movie or even in your songs that you choose, you miss the mark.
That's true.
You're done. Even if I play the bad guy and they can't stand my character, some women don't know how to separate the fact that I was just acting because that's all they know. They haven't met you, so they think he got to be like that for real, girl.
Listen, not you particularly, but people in the, you be like, because I know every single role he get, he like that. Like, in real life, he like that. And then you be like, you hear an interview or people be like, oh, no, because I really love this person. He's like, all right, now, because I just thought that it was going to be crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Like, no, the roles that you play are intense as heck, but you're not like that, and at least not.
But thank you.
What we see,
Yeah, I'm not really. Not at all. Cortez is probably one of my favorite actors here locally. He was also when I filmed kids film, Mike and Jane.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can go down the line. There's so many of them. You know, Murder Pain. I'm really a fan of his work as well. I mean, it's just so many.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
watching all of y'all grow from like beginning projects to like current things, and then you're still working on stuff like that's dope. Like
Deborah Shannot Green, love her. Trina Chatfield, Dana Gray. I mean, there's a
dope
list.
people.
There's a lot.
Michael Tremblay, Michael Alexander. Everybody knows everybody.
Yeah.
In this industry, and that's throughout the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's all based on relationships.
That's true.
So if you wasn't doing what you're doing now, what would you be doing?
If I wasn't into entertainment, I would probably open up a gym, do my personal training. And I think entertainment is in me. I think it was meant for it to happen this way. Definitely won't stop writing. I enjoy writing.
Don't stop.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I'm going to do a superhero movie too.
Yes.
That's why I'm back in the gym. So
you can play that black superhero?
I'm definitely going to play a black superhero.
You got to.
I'm actually, I don't know if I can say this. I got a gym in my basement.
Oh.
So every day?
I have a gym. Yep. And I haven't been training lately. But for those who know, Tragan, I'm coming for your title, homeboy. Now, Tragan been working out.
Yeah.
We're doing a movie together right now. We're doing Queen of Kings.
Oh yeah.
Tragan is getting in shape. I give you your credit, but I'm coming for you, homie. You got 3 months.
Say 3 months.
That's a long time.
Man, you got to get that head start and go ahead.
Said the head
I
start.
keep trying to tell you, I'm gifted.
What's the goal in 3 months?
We're going to see who's built the best. Symmetry and everything. And he's ahead of the curve right now, but I ain't worried. I'm dark skinned.
I said I'm dark skinned. Ain't nothing wrong with that,
I know he's probably laughing right
It
now.
come natural.
Yeah, it's natural.
See?
That's why I was trying
I'm genetically gifted.
Yeah.
I'm dark skinned, baby.
Big bone. You know what I'm saying?
3
Heavy
months.
structure.
3 months, I'm gonna be out of control too.
Say that.
Hey, we all gonna be out of control in 3 months. I for sure gonna be out of
3
control.
months.
I'll be back in the gym too.
See?
Trying to work this little baby fat off.
What? Look, don't lose it all.
No, not all of it. Just want to tone some things
blasphemy.
up. Just want to tone some. No, I ain't trying to be like a stick. I just want that little pudge that be like, my son be like, oh, man, what's that? Just jiggling.
My
I don't
daughter
like
calls
that.
me fat every day. My daughter.
Kids are not nice sometimes. And it be your own
How old is
kids.
your daughter?
11. Oh, my youngest daughter. My oldest daughter is
honest.
29.
Okay.
The one who was at the movie premiere with you, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep, I got three of my own, and my wife had 4 when we met, so we have a total of 7.
Blended, yes.
Majority of them are grown and out the house, so we only have 2 at the house, and
Man, I
very
can't
happy about that.
Can't wait till they get out the house.
No, I can't wait for them to get out the house either, but they're still like small, so it's not gonna happen for a while.
No, you got a decade.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen for a while, so he can keep wishing and helping.
I got about 5 years.
He like, I got about 5 years. Look, the countdown is real. Yeah. When you're not working, how do you spend your time?
All I do is work. All I do. I mean, if I'm not working,
yeah,
I'm thinking about working.
If it's a good day and you're just off for a good week and you just got some downtime, what do you do?
Researching other movies.
Researching other movies.
And then trying to work out and closing some deals, making phone calls. Until I make a certain amount of money, I'm not going to relax.
Yeah.
I want my wife to retire, relax, and just do whatever she wants.
Right.
I want to help my kids out, help a few people out, maybe build a shelter or something downtown.
Yeah.
I have a definite goal to do that.
That's dope.
For sure.
Is the shelter that was down there still down there?
It's hit, though.
I was about to say, if it is, I don't think it's...
It's hit. I'm actually about to do a collaboration with, and I can't say his name right now, but he's extremely wealthy, and he's local, and he wants to help, the people of Detroit.
You guys are going
to he's not a black man, but he is 100% dedicated to it.
Helping.
If he stopped working right now, he would never be broke.
Gotcha.
And I just met him yesterday, and we clicked.
Yeah, I'm trying to get like that too.
He's it's an awesome dude. I just met him yesterday, and he's like, dude, this is what we can do. This, and this, and this. He broke out like 12 plans, and they all seem to interconnect.
Yeah.
And then he was just with it, and I caught on quick, like, oh yeah, I can see how I can help other people.
Yeah.
And it's a shout out to Atlanta. You know Detroit got this on lock.
Yeah, I know.
Come on.
Well, we be having everything on lock, and it just kind of come in.
We love y'all though. That's my second home.
Borrow a little seasoning, borrow a little sugar from us, you know.
I would have never got married if I would have moved to Atlanta. It was too much. It was just too many beautiful women running around.
Too much temptation.
Too many beautiful women. There's so many women. So many single, beautiful, business-minded women.
Hustlers.
They get it in.
For sure.
Nothing against you fellas. You don't interest me at all.
Yeah, not your business.
I'm just saying, the women, I salute you. Salute.
If you had to pick a theme song to like sum up your life, what song would it be?
I have no idea. It'd have to be one of Tupac's songs.
Oh, it's
It'd
a Pac day.
It'd have to be
Biggie or Pac?
Here
You
we
clearly
go.
gonna say Pac, right?
I'm clearly gonna say Pac.
Okay.
I do like Biggie.
Yeah.
1000%. I love Biggie.
But if you gotta choose,
I'm not choosing.
It's
It's
you
kinda
know
like
what? I'd
winter,
rather not
summertime.
choose because they both were amazing.
they were.
But I'm just a Pac guy.
like everybody had their favorite Temptation, their favorite Jackson family member. You know what I'm
which
saying?
is Michael.
Yeah.
The rest of them really didn't matter.
Who, the Jacksons?
They really didn't matter as far as
Nothing.
Janet was.
no
Janet.
Janet. Yes,
Yeah.
Janet.
Nah,
Yeah.
Janet
Jenny
was
wasn't
a
even
star.
part of the Jackson family, was
But
she?
I'm saying, but she's
She's
a Jackson.
I
She's a
said
Jackson.
out of the Jackson family.
Oh, I thought you said the Jackson
No,
five.
now
no.
Randy has done a lot.
Yeah.
Randy and Tito, they done a lot. But if without Michael,
It was not.
let's just be honest.
To watch
Musically.
musically.
Musically,
Yeah. of
now they do a
course.
lot of things that people don't know about.
Yeah.
behind
Yeah.
the scenes, but we talking about what we know, what we
Yeah.
can see. Mike was the man.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was.
He was an alien.
And he tried to tell us stuff.
Yeah, Prince too,
Yeah.
which they didn't really like. each other.
Listen, I was just watching a little clip of interview. I think it was Chris Rock had interviewed Prince, and he was like, "Yeah, Michael wanted me to get on the I want to say Who's Bad song or something like that, and it's the one where Wesley Snipes was in the video, and he's like, yeah." I wasn't getting on there because the first thing he's talking about smacking somebody butt or his hand on their ass, and he's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"You wasn't gonna do that to me, and I wasn't gonna do that to you." So
He did say that. I saw that in the
I was like, "Hey, Prince,
was
funny." That was a good little classic
And
moment.
they took them both out.
Man.
They-
It was around the same time, too.
because they both got their
Not too far
they
apart.
both got their legal stuff together. Listen, you know what it was.
Yeah.
Psych Bill. Come on, bro. Mike, you own 51% of Sony. They got you out of here.
Man,
Prince got your catalog back from Warner Brothers. Got you out of here. Bill Cosby was trying to buy NBC. Bro, we gonna pull all this dirt up under the rug on you.
man.
Like, come on. The way they party back then, I don't condone nobody taking nothing from nobody.
No, yeah.
Especially nothing with
But they
nobody.
all were
They
cool
was in
with
it together.
They were getting high and they were waking
Not
up with
knowing or
different
whatever.
things up in them and not up. This is what they did.
They was cool with it.
But they said it came from up high. Okay, it's time. You're doing too much.
Yeah.
We're not gonna
Lower
kill
you
you
back
because we
down.
like you. But we're gonna do worse than kill you. We're gonna destroy your legacy.
That's bold.
R. Kelly, it's a rap for you. I have no love for you, homeboy. I love your music and I'll
Yeah.
play it if I want
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
But dude, you was foul. And he's
Yeah,
sick in the
yeah,
head.
no,
You can't
we-
help
yeah,
that.
no,
It is.
yeah.
It is what it is.
It
But-
started.
But we knew.
Everybody knew that. He ain't
Everybody.
the only one, but you know,
Yeah.
He's not.
he's the poster child.
He,
You know,
he
everybody got to get in trouble for
he
something,
taking
right?
one for the team.
He took it all for
He
the season.
definitely
Okay.
he should have stopped, and the people around him should have told him to
shoulda never
stop. Damn
started.
it. Okay, no, I'm for sure with you.
Yeah,
But
yeah. There's two things I don't do.
they gave you so many chances, though. Like, come on now.
But do you think they was telling him and he just wasn't listening?
Yeah, when you get that
Every
kind
time
of
you
money.
got in
Yeah.
trouble,
When
you that was them telling you, and you should have cleaned your shit the fuck up and stopped doing it.
Mhm.
But once you get so much money, you
But
be
I
like,
was
you
gonna
can't
say
tell
that.
me nothing.
Power
Yeah.
corrupts.
I understand
It's
all
like
that.
liquor.
Mhm.
But at
Real,
some
you
point,
gonna
your
come out
power
when
ain't-
you get money.
Yeah.
Trust me. You're a pervert. You're a pervert. I
You a
don't play.
pervert, for
I
sure.
don't play pedophiles and I don't play
No,
No.
gay roles.
no,
I don't.
No.
Not against nobody. I'm just.
But
I
that's
don't
just
play those.
your preference, and it's
I
nothing
don't
wrong
play
with that.
pedophiles and I don't play gay roles.
So
Yeah,
that's the
that's too
thing
much for
here.
me.
That's the thing here. The people, like, well, I guess the actors, I mean, the directors and the producers or whoever making the movie, they usually know who to play what for what. So they
Yeah.
don't ask people that's like not into that to play them roles?
No,
Well,
he's
they
just
have-
saying in general.
They have.
They
They
have?
don't know until you tell them.
Yeah,
Okay.
because some people are open to certain things. If you don't
'Cause I'm only
specify
acting
that,
for them.
yeah,
Mhm.
But me, I go into my character.
and you don't,
You have to really become that at that moment.
yeah,
And if you don't, the audience will be able to tell.
yeah,
So I can't get 100% into
pedophilia,
something you-
Pedophilia.
yeah,
Yeah.
just the thought of it. Just makes me want to fight somebody.
yeah,
Really bad.
Yeah, no, seriously.
And I'm not putting on the dress because that's just not my thing. I don't.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny.
Now,
y'all
would you
can
do
it.
like a big mama type of thing, or that's it? Okay,
No, not even a wig.
I got you. I got you.
Not a reggae wig. If I'm like,
Yeah,
it's in
yeah,
one of my
dreads,
scripts
yeah.
where you wear the dread wig.
Yeah.
I'm pushing the
That's
cart,
different.
and I'm assassin.
That's
That
different.
I gave it away, but yeah, I would do that.
No, he done gave it away.
I'm not doing.
They ain't gonna remember.
I don't
till they see it.
like Vin Rames when they dressed him up in lipstick.
Holiday Heart.
Holiday Heart.
That was
I'm
too-
just saying.
that was
me,
too far.
I would make an ugly woman.
Would
Okay?
you be okay? But they did too on food too.
Ain't gonna be able to
Wesley
do it.
and all them.
He ugly too. I'm just saying, as a woman,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, bro,
you
I
ain't gonna
can't
want to
do
see
it.
me
that
as a
whole
woman.
that whole movie was crazy.
Hey, that was a good movie.
I mean, I like the writing.
Yeah, of
I
course.
respect everything and everybody, but for me,
Your preference. Yeah.
I'm just not gonna do that. And
That's not
I
gonna
love
work.
kids too much to even put myself. You know what? I've never even watched Precious all the way through.
Yeah, Precious
couldn't-
is definitely
I couldn't
intense.
do it.
Yeah,
It's
real
something
intense.
in me that I don't like it so much that I
It's-
can't even. I never watched it.
It's intense.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
Like the one I was telling you with Clifton Powell.
It's
I
gonna
think
come.
it's gonna come to me. I think it had T.D. Jakes in it.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
I do know that movie.
Kimberly Elise.
That was a good movie.
And it was
It was
Woman Thou Are
intense.
Loose.
Yep.
That was a great movie, but it was so
Man was in
intense.
a wheelchair. Oh my goodness.
It was
that
too much
deep.
going. It was a
lot.
lot. It was whew.
Queen
Yeah.
of Kings is gonna be deep, but it
I
ain't got
can't
nothing
wait.
like that in it.
No, okay.
It's freaky deaky.
He said
It's freaky deaky.
deaky.
It's violence. It's strippers. It's drugs. It's crooked cops.
It's Detroit.
It's every ghetto in the whole country.
Every ghetto.
But I mean, it's done.
Cali
it's shot
to
so well,
Chicago to.
and it gives
Where y'all
women
shoot it at?
power here in
Okay.
Detroit, and it gives a lot of women, the women in the movie, some power.
I love that. I love
But-
when the women are.
Guys got some power too, and it's just like
So how do y'all go about shooting all these different scenes and all these different movies and somehow never end up with the same scene on each movie?
you have to pay attention to that.
And that-
You have a script supervisor, which
Okay.
in our case we do it ourselves because our budget is so small
Yeah.
right now, and we shouldn't do that. Take on all those hats, but until we get to that next level,
With your team.
like Dennis Reed over there at Reed Production, trust me, they doing it up. Moolah, they're doing it up. It's other companies, they are doing it. We're doing it as well, but I'm trying to build my money up so that I don't have to do everything.
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with that, because once it's supposed to happen and you have that person, they're gonna come along and so usually that's how it go. You got to do it.
I
So
got an
you-
investor waiting
Yeah.
with some money.
You got
But
this.
he's like, prove to me that you can make X amount of dollars with that film, and I got you.
You gonna do it?
He even said, I want you to have your own distribution company. I'll give you the money to start it. I'll be a small partner. You just take care of it. And don't worry about the money. I'll take care of it. This is my family.
Yeah. That's what's
And I
up.
can say this openly because it's coming.
Yeah.
We're going to make a killing on this Queen of Kings. Oh, my God. It's giving the audience what they want.
You wrote this?
I wrote it, yes. And Tragan is shooting it, and the people we have in it, Kiva, Sierra, Mike Tremblay, Michael Alexander,
Y'all about to go crazy.
Cameron, it's crazy.
I can't wait to see it, man.
People getting blew up, people getting shot, people getting,
Oh, you got stuff getting blew
we
up.
got
Okay.
beautiful women in it. Every woman in there is they have a following, put it like that. And it's artistic.
Yeah.
We don't leave anybody out.
I love
We
it.
got straight, gay, black, white, tall, short. Everybody's represented. Rich, poor, straight, corrupt,
That's what's up.
wicked, saintly.
He
Oh,
said
Lee.
same.
Lee. Oh, Lee Master. He's in there
Lee
also.
in there too?
Yeah, Lee took his shirt off and when we were filming, and his co-star, I said, you don't remember your line?
She got stuck.
She
for a
was
second.
stuck for a minute. She knows who I'm talking about, and she can admit it. I ain't gonna throw you under the bus.
Nah, don't throw her.
She was like, ooh. Yeah, we can do this. And they had just met, so and he's a definite professional. Everyone was so professional. I just can't wait for you all to see it.
When is it dropping? We got a date yet or not yet?
We still have 3 scenes to shoot.
Okay, still working
So
on it.
hopefully September we'll have a premiere. That's short. Hopefully
That's next month.
late September. Yeah, we're editing.
It's
while
for
we're
sure
shooting.
this year.
Oh,
anyway.
definitely this year for sure.
We'll be at the premiere.
It's going over to Dennis. It's going over to Homestead.
Oh yeah.
It's going up on Tubi. So we're gonna have that red carpet. I know you guys will be there.
We gonna be there.
And I think I might have a cameo in there.
You got one?
I haven't written myself in yet.
Okay.
But I am.
This is what's up.
Love it.
Man, could you let the people know all the places they can find you and where they can watch your movies at, if they're trying to work with you, websites,
Definitely.
whatever?
All of our movies are on Tubi primarily, Amazon, Roku, the normal spots, the normal platforms. We're working with Peacock in the future. I'm looking to do a deal with Hulu and HBO Max. Writing something for Marvel right now. It's really big, really big. Hope that goes through.
It's gonna go through.
And if you want to reach out to me directly, Coke Corners, real simple. All platforms. COKEHORNER. That's on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Everything is the same thing. It's my name. No underscore, nothing fancy. Straight to the point.
Coke, your real name? Your real first name?
Pretty much. It's short for Kokomo.
Kokomo?
I'm going to give you a little story real quick. And I had nothing to do with it. I'm going to keep that private. But
Okay.
Kokomo came from me being the darkest baby, out of my grandmother's kids. And my uncle was like, this baby look like a little Kokomo. And so it stuck. And so even my teachers would call me Coke. My elementary.
Oh, wow.
So everybody knew me forever.
Yeah.
Even the teachers grew up in our neighborhood.
Okay, so
it was like,
Coke,
Coke,
family name.
I'm going to call your grandma. Instant.
Straighten up.
Back to my seat. Sitting down. I used to draw, doodle. I used to draw comic books in my class and draw the teacher naked, and stuff like that. And with big old eyes and a witch nose.
You was having fun.
When they made me mad. So, yeah.
I got you. Of course, you can find us at power.the-letter-u.podcast on IG. Email that as well. No dots. Just powerupodcast@gmail.com. Coop, where they can find you at?
On 9 Mile.
Y'all can find Coop on 9 Mile. We thank you again for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having me.